Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's Northeast Wisconsin and a special Southwest Wisconsin fishing report.
That is true. We actually spent the 2 different days of the weekend in 2 different places. Saturday we started, dropped by our good buddy Pat Kalmerton down in Black Hawk Lake, and that was a really great day.
Yeah, it was a really fun campground. We got to see a bunch of people enjoying themselves on the beach, while we enjoyed catching crappies off the crips.
That is absolutely true. We used our graphs, and as we went around and we saw clusters of fish, we were able to use bobbers, use, jigging, casting. There was a bunch of different ways that we were targeting these fish. Overall, what was our successful bait?
White minnow baits. The stinger shad strikes again. We ended up cutting half of the body off, but really just that. In 19 to 22 feet of water seemed to be the magic thing. Down that way they got some pretty bad storms, and the water was turned up, and it seemed like the thermocline was messed up, so the water temp was pretty much the same throughout the water column, and
fish scattered.
Yeah, well, I mean, they were just hanging on brush and in that set of water.
And then today, we were back in kind of Northeast Wisconsin type area. I always call it Central Wisconsin, but it's not quite. So if you can imagine between those areas. Fishing today was actually a little bit tough to start. But we did also come out kind of midday. So when most people target fish in the morning and afternoon, we did kind of start in the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah, we just started around 10. It was a little tough. We had north winds coming in, switching in from south winds. So, it just, when that happens, the water cools down a little bit and the fish kind of shut down. But when the water warmed up, fish got hungry and we did okay.
And you can tell it's a little bit wavy because you could see, you could see our screen moving. But as far as targeting crappies, just a regular, 16th ounce jig is what we're using. And I found quite a bit of luck with a very light purple IGO Plastics twisted tail. Just seemed to work really great today. Otherwise, more of a lychee type plastic, so something black. And then in the afternoon, we were looking for bluegills, or I guess towards the evening, and we found, that downsized pattern is what worked for us. So I was using a Widowmaker Lucky Lady jig. Those are really fabulous. And then actually I had that same color lilac purple in a little bug shape. So fish were loving that.
Yeah, they were.
Beyond that, it was a great end to the day. Our wind is starting to calm down, and I'm interested to see, the weather that comes up, because this was kind of a cool front. So looking forward to next weekend and how the fishing goes.
Have a good one, guys.